do not build subdivisions, we build communities. And there's a huge difference. So for us, we're in the people development business first. So we have places where people are going to interact, and it's not by chance.
We've been living in Towne Lake since what, November of '07?
'07, yeah.
Yeah, great neighborhood. We looked for 2 years.
You know, we checked out all the builders and walked through all the models and looked at the floor plans. We wanted something we felt comfortable with.
I have always lived in this area, but when I saw that they were building, I decided that that was the place I wanted to live.
I've been telling people that came into the Welcome Center all about Towne Lake, and I talked myself into it. I went over and I talked to the builders and I said, I want to live here too.
It's not one thing, it's 100 things about how we create connectivity, but you know, it starts with design for sure.
It takes, you know, vision, it takes a long-term commitment to make it all right.
And it took a long time to get to the point where the community sees it and they go, like, wow, we get it.
Look around, you look at the common areas, you look at the way it's landscaped, you look at the way it's maintained.
And that's the one great thing about Towne Lake, when you start to look at the vision that was laid out. And then you actually see it come to fruition.
You could stay right here in your neighborhood and never venture out because there's so much going on.
The atmosphere, the lake, the outdoor feelings, the activities.
We were looking for water, you know, the springs that neighborhood that had a waterfront.
You have a 300-acre lake that you can actually ski on, kayak, canoe, fish. If you live on the lake, you can have a dock at your house.
Activities that come with larger lakes is what you get here, and there's just nothing like that around.
As it was the centerpiece of our community, it became something we wanted to use as a connection point for people.
So within Towne Lake, you have a lake that has about 14 miles of shoreline.
It's the 4th largest lake in the Houston area, with Lake Conroe, Clear Lake, and Lake Houston being the first 3.
What we're really trying to do is have everybody be able to access it. So not just the people that live on the shoreline.
For the residents that don't buy a lot on the lake, it's okay, because we do have boat launches throughout the community.
It's no different than if you were to take your family up to Conroe or Livingston or any one of the other lakes.
Mother Nature has a way of filling in you any body of water with fish.
We're getting the smaller ones.
Frogs and tadpoles.
So we proactively went and stocked the lake and created a program for which we monitored the population.
You're trying to find that balance of the different species of fish, different size of fish.
You know, and the thing is, as time goes on, the larger they're going to get.
If we make families stronger because of what we do and how we design and what we build and how we program, then that'll be a huge victory.
You create community by creating opportunities for them to be active, a place where people will want to gather.
And we have a whole system of interconnected trails throughout the community that, along with the lake, attach us to all the different parks and the recreation centers.
And it also has a state-of-the-art fitness center.
When we drive into the community, you look at that, you think, well, I don't need a gym membership.
So when I do get home, I can stop at the one right across the street from the house. And that's huge. And that is huge.
We're in the process of designing what will be, I think, one of the best clubhouses in the country.
Marina, as far as the lake is concerned, that's, we'll have some slips that people can rent, like you can down at, Kemah.
We're planning to have 2 pools, Junior Olympic-sized pool and a lagoon pool with a lazy river where you sit in a tube and just float down the lazy river. And across from the marina, we will have waterfront shopping and dining.
You get in your boat, you can leave from your house and go to your boat and go have dinner. What I like about it, I think, is it's going to be ultimately a very self-contained community. You're not going to have to go very far to get the things you need.
It will ultimately be really kind of the center of Cy-Fair. If you look at our community in the Cy-Fair School District.
We have 2 elementary schools in the subdivision.
myself, I have children in the Cypress School District. It's well known. We're very proud of that here at Towne Lake.
For families, you know, the educational component of that and the Cypress School District is a big draw.
It's real important, number one, to come to the Welcome Center first, because that's where you find out the whole overview of the community.
We have some friends in our old neighborhood, and they live like 2 doors down from us now. So that's just how pumped up we were about the neighborhood, and we convinced them, yeah, they moved from there to here.
They have community events that their kids remember and their families remember, and just create a fabric in which we spend some time on this earth together.
You know, we're here for a greater purpose than accumulating a bunch of stuff. Our purpose here is to serve other people and to love them the way that God has loved us.